Having him when he comes, and it's always nice to have him around. The soldier of comedy, put your hands together for Hurley King!
Thank you, good night.
Thank you, good night.
Thank you, boy. Hey, I really appreciate y'all having a black man on y'all show. You fooled me, let me come up at third, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't think I was gonna make it in time because this little old lady was in the passing lane doing 45 miles per hour. Yeah, traffic was backed up for miles. I thought I was in a parade. People honking their horn, flipping off as they pass her, cursing her out. I finally said, Grandma, can we please move to the right lane before we get shot? It's rough getting old, boy. I'll be 61 years old in October. Thank you. That's what I appreciate it. So, boy, my memory gone. You hear me? Sometimes I'll be up here and I forget what I'm going to say. So, like just the other day, I forgot I had diarrhea and I messed around and farted. Not only did I lost my memory, I lost my best pair of underwear. So a couple of days ago, I went to visit my 95-year-old grandmother. I haven't seen her in 4 years. She had a sign on her door that said, "Watch your step," and I didn't pay any attention. When she came to the door, I gave her a hug. I squeezed her so tight, she started kicking and screaming, "Get off me, get off me!" with an attitude, right? So I backed up off and apologized to her. I said, "I'm sorry, Grandma. Did I squeeze you too tight?" She said, "No, you idiot, you were stepping on my nipples." She said, "Then you read the sign? You know I got these orangutan titties." She said, "Had your daddy listened to me before you was born, he would have flushed your dumb butt down the toilet." I said, "I love you too, Grandma." She said, "I keep telling you, don't call me that. Your daddy never got a blood test. I don't know if you some kid of me or not." So my son and I, we have a really good relationship. He's 33 years old. He graduated college from Magna Cum Laude. I can't take credit for that. He gets brains from his mom. I was a dumb joker, boy. I was so dumb. I had dated a retarded girl for 4 years. Didn't even know she was retarded. Yeah. Don't say I married her. I thought she liked me because every time I seen her, she would be drooling. Yeah, so my son, he got me good one time, right? He and I was remodeling his bathroom, and I was toweling his shower, right? And from out of nowhere, he said, "Dad, I normally don't tell another man how to do his job or anything, but my mom always said if you see something, say something. So I'm gonna say something." I said, "What is it?" He said, "You don't know what you're doing, do you?" So I played off and I started gathering my things. He said, "Where you going?" I said, "I got a saying too." He said, "What's that?" I said, "If you want something done right, do it your damn self." And I left. So I can't believe O.J. Simpson died. Can y'all believe that? Yeah, you know, I met him one time in Florida. He was working at the swap meet selling knives. I bought a knife from him. He pulled me to the side. He said, "Look here, young brother. That one don't do the trick. I know this one will." He handed me his knife. He said, "That's my personal knife right there. And it comes with the glove." So I did a riverboat cruise one time. Anybody know a riverboat? They're fun, aren't they? The boat I was on was full to capacity. There's about 50 people on there. I was the only black on it. I pulled the captain to the side. I said, "Whatever you do, please don't let nothing happen to this boat." It wasn't that I was scared I'd get my hair wet, honestly. It's the fact that I know how black people are. We'll watch the news and be like, "That's what he did. His ass didn't have no business on that boat with all them white people nowhere. He on there doing white people crap." So my cousin, she's upset with me. She got upset with me because all of us was getting ready to go out to dinner. It was me, my wife, my cousin, and her fiance. And my cousin was in that room getting dressed. All of a sudden, I heard her yell out, "Yo, cuz, can I holler at you for a minute?" I went to her room. I said, "What's up?" She said, "I need for you to be honest with me, okay?" I said, "Come on now. That's the only way I know how to be. Integrity is my middle name. I live by that. She said, okay. Then she asked me that famous female question. Y'all know the one all females ask men. She said, does this dress make me look big? I said, no, not at all. As a matter of fact, you make it look small. Haven't seen or heard the rest of this. Hey, but I'm not gonna hear from her one day. You know how I know? I still owe her $100. Y'all got my ovaries hurting. So, when I retired from the military, I noticed they changed their rules and regulations, right? Because now I'm starting to see a lot of overweight soldiers and soldiers wearing full beards and goatees. Have y'all noticed that? Yeah, and you know, when I was in the military, we couldn't wear beards and goatees, but now everybody's wearing them. You know, I ran to a first sergeant the other day that had a nice goatee. He had the handlebar mustache, the curl up on the end, and everything. I asked him, I said, how did you get your goatee to look like that? She said, so, last time I had a pool party at my house, right? And after everybody got to swimming, everybody left except my brother-in-law. He retired Navy guy. They don't speak the same lingo as those Army guys. We use a lot of acronyms. I like messing with him just to piss him off. You know, he's my brother-in-law. I could piss him off, right? So I remember he got out the shower. He said, yo, brother-in-law, you got any lotion? I said, no, I got some Vaseline. I said, no, I got some DSG. Look in the medicine cabinet, right? He's in there about 5 minutes looking around. He said, I don't see it. I said, look on the top shelf in the back left-hand corner. He said, all I see is Vaseline. I said, that's it. He got pissed, right? He said, why you call it DSG? I said, because it's dick spanking grease. Hey, y'all gotta keep up now. Come on, keep it up. So, since I retired from the military, no, not that one. When I retired from the military, I got a job as an instructor, right? And the company that I hired was only hired retired military guys. They paid us very well, and we traveled all over the country teaching the Army and the Marines how to do their jobs. What I like about the job is, on our lunch break, some of us go to the break room, play cards and dominoes, and talk trash to one another. Now, everybody knows when you get 2 or more black people together, we can get pretty loud, can't we? Come on, white people, y'all know that. Just imagine 15 of us. We sound like the Trump supporters storming the Capitol building. Or we just might talk about the different disabilities that we developed from war. Things like Agent Orange, PTSD, cancer, and all the other stuff that's killing us. So now we're trying to get compensated for it, and our goal is to get 100% because that's what we deserve. We got this one guy on our team. He's been stuck on 90% for 10 years, and he had one of his legs blown off in Iraq. Now, don't y'all think you deserve 100%? Yeah. So do I. But he pretty much given up on it. He said if he ever get it, though, he's going to quit his job and stay on the fish because he loves to fish. But he's one of the funniest guys on our team, though. I remember one time I went to the break room, let it work, playing cards and dominoes, talking trash. He seen me, he said, what's up, King? Tell me something good. I said, man, you're not going to believe this article I just read. He said, you got that right, because we all know you can't read. I said, nah, man, I'll jump aside. This is going to benefit everybody right here. He said, well, tell it to us then, brother. I said, the article said, if you've been diagnosed with erectile dysfunction, you may qualify for additional 15% for LDDS. He jumped up from the table, I got that. I know I got that. They're going to put me on the top right there, goddamn. He said, finally, I'll get my 100%, I'll quit this job and stay home and fish all day. This Samoan dude said, King, what is LDDS? I said, little bitty Dixon. So my wife and I, we were about to celebrate our 36th wedding anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. People ask me all the time, they say, what's the secret to staying married for so long? Well, the secret is there's 2 things, right? One, you have to, God damn it, I told you I'm old. One thing you have to do, you have to work as a team because teamwork makes what?
The dream work.
Exactly, you're halfway there. The second most important thing is you have to give each other space because everybody needs that me time to unwind. Without that me time, y'all probably get on each other's nerves and want to choke the hell out of each other. You're like, did I tell you get in there and wash those dishes? And that's my wife doing me like that. But now, see, my me time is watching sports, and my wife doesn't bother me. Her me time is watching her church services. But you better not interrupt her while she's doing it. And you sure enough better not talk while she's doing it. She act a black fool. Y'all know who Karen is, don't you? I got the black version of Karen, and I nicknamed her Karenisha. I remember one time I was going to the kitchen to get something to eat, and she was watching Joe Osteen. He said something that got my attention. He said, you want to prosper in life, remember these 3 things and repeat them to yourself 2 to 3 times a day, out loud. I said, ooh, I don't know about that out loud part because Karenisha was going to act a black fool. But I went on and did it because Joe told me to, and I've been prosperous ever since. So if y'all want to prosper in life, I need for y'all to repeat after me. I am full of God.
I am full of God.
I am full of love.
I am full of love.
I am full of joy.
I am full of joy.
So I said it again, but this time more enthusiasm. I said, I'm full of God. I am full of love. Before I could say that third word, my wife jumped up off the couch, turned to Karen, and he said, you're full of shit. So after 35 years of marriage, I'm finally starting to rub off on my wife, right? Get your mind out the good. I ain't saying I start to rub one out on her. The reason I say that is because my wife is a very serious person. She don't normally joke around like I do. But the other day I was trying to fabricate a piece of material to go inside of my suit coat pocket. And I told my wife, I said, I need to find something black and hard to go behind this piece of material. She said, good luck with that. Hell, I've been trying to find something black and hard for 35 years. How much time I got? 2 more minutes. All right, good. I got one more joke and I'm out of here, right? If I can remember this shit. So a really good friend of mine from Compton, California came to visit me last month, right? Real cool white dude. He's so cool, black people gave him a nickname. We nicknamed him Al, short for albino. He reminded me of that comedian Gary Owen because he loves sister girls. That's all they talk about, right? When he came to visit, we hung out at the mall. Al tried to talk to every sister he's seen. Later on, he wanted to go to Foot Locker to try to find a pair of Air Force Ones to match his Kobe Bryant jersey. So we went to Foot Locker, and his beautiful sister named Felicia was working there. She was dropping gorgeous, boy. Al jumped right on her. He had her smiling and giggling and everything. For a minute, I thought he was going to get lucky. Then all of a sudden, Felicia dropped a bombshell on him. She said, I can't date you. He said, why not? She said, because I'm looking for a man with 9 inches of Rocco pleasure between his legs, and I'm not going to settle for anything else. I know exactly what I need. Al said, 9 inches, huh? She said, yep, 9 inches and nothing less. Al looked her up and down and said, Felicia, you fine as hell. But I'm not cutting 2 inches off with nobody. Felicia said, wait, what? Al said, bye, Felicia. Hey, that's my time, y'all. My name is Hurley King. I'm in Soldier of Comedy. Give it up for your host, Nick Temple!
Keep it going for Hurley King, the soldier of comedy. That's right. Hell yeah. That's right. You don't. That's how you stay together. You don't fight. Isn't that right, baby? You don't fight. That's right. We fight different now.